So I've been playing this game called Raft, and it's kind of like a hidden gem. I really enjoy this game because it's almost like Minecraft, except that you're not really on land, you're always out sailing the ocean, and there's barely anything as you can see, so it's always water. we have here, we have Gura Gura, oh shit. So yeah, pretty much you live on a boat, you collect materials floating, and you got Gura Gura, the shark, swimming everywhere in here. It's kind of crazy, right? So one of my closest friends was like, man, I see you playing the game Raft a lot, so why don't we play some Raft together, you know? So he bought the game, we started playing for like an hour or two, so we're minding our own business, selling here and there, and then he tells me, man, this game is boring. Like, all you do is like float, and you collect materials floating. I'm like, dude, it gets better when you start putting hours in it. It's like Minecraft. You want something good, you spent time in it, right? Then he looks at me, man, how many hours do you have in this game? Because I see you be playing this game a lot, right? And I'm like, I have about 114 days in one of my small world. He said 114 days? Dude, that's a lot of hours you be putting in this game. Now, the thing is, when I said 114 days, he thought he meant like real life days. Like, I spent like 100 hours or so, you know, per day. But no. I didn't play this game for 100 days, but I played for 114 days in-game, you know, the in-game time. But anyways, he got confused, so I invited him to my world. He was like, oh man, you have 114 days in this in real life. Let me see how big your raft is, right? Well, he took it wrong, and when he came to my world, he started looking at it. Is this it? Is this what you've been doing for 114 days in real life? I'm like, no, dude, I didn't even spend 114 days in real life. This is 114 days in raft time. And then he tells me, wow, dude, your raft is small. You know, I might be small, but I have a big dream, you know? I told him that. It's not really about how big your raft is, you know, it's always about the motion of the ocean here. So if you can steer correctly, then you'll get to wherever you want to go to. So this game is supposed to be co-op, because if you play by yourself long hours, yeah, I won't lie, you might get bored of it. But sometimes you have to understand that playing by yourself is not wrong. And we have evidence here as shown by one of our VTubers.
I wanna have fun with friends, playing with friends, but I also wanna have fun playing by myself, learning the rules.
Now, I completely agree with her, and I can speak behalf of all men as well. She is completely right, and especially among us men, we like to play with ourselves. You know, we grab a bottle of lotion, some tissues, or some men prefer socks. But you know, at the end of the day, when it comes to cleaning up after playing video games, we have to use that. Now, the reason why we have to use tissues is because usually us men, we play while eating food like chips and stuff like that, and drinks. That's what we use the tissues for. Sometimes we use the socks to clean our desk as well. The lotion's actually for our wrists, because our wrists go against the wood or plastic wood. So if you're a lady, you don't understand, so don't think of it as a disgusting way and look at us with filth. No, we have legitimate reason on why we use lotions and tissues, and no, it's not what you think it is, so don't get a wrong idea. But anyways, I've been grinding this game for 114 days by myself, and this is what my ship looks like. And of course, I'm gonna give you guys an MTV Crib style, and it's kind of a mess because honestly, when I first started playing this game, I didn't know what I was doing. And I technically finished the game. Well, you know, this game doesn't never finishes because there's seasons and chapters, and our purpose really is to find humanity. And I don't want to spoil the season or chapter if you haven't played the game yet, but you won't find them. I guess that's a spoiler. You won't find them yet because this is barely chapter 2. Now, of course, people might ask me, why is your house small realistically? Well, you have to understand, materials is very scarce, and these metals you have to go underwater to actually grab it, and it kind of takes time. And I have trees here because, you know, you regrow plants and stuff like that. In all honesty, I actually enjoy this game, especially when you play with friends, because, you know, what good is it to play by yourself half the time when you don't have no one to talk to? Now, that might be lonely, and it might be something that I contradict myself, but it's always fun to play with friends, honestly. So I play with some of my college friends, and they play on peaceful mode, And I don't really judge them because, you know, they're trying to have fun and I'm trying to have fun as well. And we play on peaceful mode, and peaceful mode is kind of the ideal way if you want to play Raft with friends because it's not as challenging where the shark will bite you or Gura Gura the shark will chase your ass. So peaceful mode is the way to go, honestly, if you want to play with friends, and you get ton more loot. So all these floating things, you can collect it more. And plus the shark won't break your boat like as you've seen when the shark bites. Now, honestly, I play on normal because, you know, I am a normal person, you would say. I mean, I could play on veteran and hard, but what's the whole point of you playing that if it's already kind of a challenge itself trying to collect all these uh what's the whole point of changing the difficulty when it's kind of hard itself to collect all these materials when a shark is roaming?